Hey everyone. I'm a little disorganized here, but that's okay. Hey, it's Lauren from Colored Kitty. We're back again to do, this would have been the weekend session, but the weekend kind of got a little too fuzzy for me. So let's pull out the pencils and all that we need and supplies. So that's my pencil case that I use for the small stuffs. So what I need from here is Crinkle Crinkle, my sharpeners. There we are, sharpeners. We got our extenders, 1, 2, and 3, and then the white pencil. So that's what we need to get started for the night. So then, let's move them over. Let's see our colors. So if you remember, this is what we're working with. So our colors, I'll name them out as we go. Once I get my hands to cooperate. I love these bags actually. Alright, first color is Rose Art, light brown. Then we got Mind Wear for the gray. We got Pentel 376 for the brown. For the very dark brown, we got Rose Art dark brown, and the pencil just rolled away on me, which happens to be the next one. We got this little itty bitty kid made modern forest, which is near depletion. We got the Staedtler Staples purple. We have the kid made modern aqua. We've got the Staedtler triangular funness. And lastly, we got the Sears black, and that's our pencils. So let's just get started and let's just color, because I'm really in the color mood. Let's do it. Alright, pull this a lot closer. So this is what we got going on, this whole kerfuffle of a project, which is taking a while, but that's okay. I'm super thirsty, but oh well. Alright, so I'm going to get comfy here. It occurred to me, my shoes are still on. Alright. Yeah, just last night, just kind of sort of hit that point of the night where I'm done. So, let's do my sequence. I could do a 7. 7's the aqua. No, I'm going to hold off on the 7. This is where I get indecisive. Okay. Oh, it's not even in view. Sorry, guys. Alright, number 9 is the black. Give it a good sharpen with the Staedtler pencil. Or Staedtler sharpener. Assuming it will let me, because I think the sharpener's wearing down too. And oh boy, I'm actually making a mess here. Alright. So here is my extender, nicely seated. Oh, I'm with the puzzle mode. Okay, never mind. It's not that one. Okay. We're going to do the light brown. Wow. That shows I'm pretty scattered tonight. I don't even know what color I'm doing. Alright, I gotta bring in my lighting a little better. There we go. Now we're with it. And I assume you all can hear and see me. Feel free to tune in anytime. Sit back, watch. There's always the replay. So I just been doing the same thing I've been doing, is shade it in. And then the left side will kind of be lighter versus the right side will be darker. But first, do the first coat in of shading. Because I'm still going for a mostly opaque look, not transparent. So like so. It's all like hexagon-y shapes. So then, before this slides off the table, I'm just going to grab my white pencil, which is my blender, and then just go over that left side into the middle, and there we go. And that is the gist of what we do. So then I can move on to the black. So the intention is to only do a 1-hour session tonight. But I wonder how many pencils are going to keel off. So how many hours have I been doing this picture for? This will be going on to 6 hours. Hey Debbie, thanks for watching. I just totally occurred to me, I got like stuff piled in front of my screen and I actually can't see the comments. I got like projects up there for next card class or so, which I've been working on designing and mucking around with. And alright, it'll just be color, color, color. So yeah, so for here, yesterday was Thanksgiving Monday, and today is all back to work. So there was an interesting moment at work today. So for example, my coloring sheets, my original Color the Kitty coloring sheet, my 2 Halloween sheets so far, I kept a copy of them at work, and I had them in my office, kind of like this is like laying on an easel, like they're laying on my whiteboard in my office in the corner. So not really in daily view, but in the room. And I guess one of the sheets has fallen down or something, because it's like completely gone. Like I don't even know where it went. And we had cleaners in over the weekend, so it's either a case of it fell, which is plausible, and either they took it and kept it, or they threw it out. So I don't know. So next, this is purple with a really horrible tip. I gotta fix it. So it's kind of interesting, and this is so not gonna stay on the easel. So it's kind of interesting. It's like, well, what happened to my coloring picture? Is it because someone liked it? Or is it just gone? So I don't know. And I'm sure if I ask her, I'll be like, well, why are you leaving this stuff here? Why are you worried about a piece of paper? I'm not worried about it, just curiosity. So really, it's not worth the conversation there. Okay, that was number 6. Yeah, this sheet has been resting in places in my easel with another piece of paper underneath. It's not happy. Alright, next is Aqua 7. So generally here, it is a turkey dinner on Thanksgiving, because it's all about turkey. However, we did not have turkey at the family household. It was stuffed peppers and roast and the usual for the roast type of stuff. For our Thanksgiving Sunday it was. Usually our dinners are on the Sunday. Yes, I just sneezed right into the microphone apparently, because I didn't realize that was where it was. Oh, shoot. I'm actually tired. So, but here we are. Alright, next is number 1. I'm glad I'll be able to make it to this corner tonight. Or I should be able to. I say that now, and maybe I won't. Hope so. Aw, thanks, Debbie. I just looked up and saw the bless you. 'Tis the season for allergies, and oh, I'm forgetting to sharpen the white pencil after each swap because I'm bringing in unnecessary color. Oh well. I'm kind of sort of freestyling it tonight, so I'm just going back to, now it's the brown, the Pentel 376. I like these Pentel pencils, actually. I'm actually rather impressed. They've been pretty reliable overall. I had a small pack. I forget if it was like a 10 or 12. Of course, I've lost. Not lost, but I've consumed some of them by now. And even this brown pencil is wearing down. Oh, lots of coloring fun. Oh. Appears not as a good socializing concept tonight. Earlier, I posted a video of... Oh, I I did the wrong one. It was actually that one I'm trying to go for. Oh my goodness. That's what you know. Okay, I'm too tired to do this tonight if I can't even focus. Alright, what I was going to say was, I received mail today. One moment, let me... I treat this like a puzzle, which I know sounds so weird. Okay, we're going to go right to the beginning here. Right down here. Oh yeah, so my Stampin' Up! Mail came earlier today. Where originally the tracking was showing tomorrow, so I wasn't even looking at it for today. Until I came home, like, oh, there's a box! So I posted a video earlier, just before starting this one, of my Stampin' Up! Order. Which looks a lot of, unknown. But there is method to my madness. Actually, a lot of the red and the green cardstock in it, I'll be using for a lot of Christmas card making this year. So that's the reason for that. Because I've got a concept in my mind that I really like. And I just gotta start making them soon. Or I was considering tonight to take another night off, because I took mostly a weekend off from the realm of Stampin' Up! Just to kind of chill and relax. And I considered doing the same again tonight, but I'm like, nah. I walked the pooch, and then I got home, and I'm like, let's do this. Because here's the thing. Tomorrow night's kendo, Thursday night's my usual lives, then we're at the weekend again. So it's like, yeah, let's get on with it. Let's do this. So I am really curious, over time, how many hours is it going to take me to make this project? I really don't know. But I'd take a guess. Over 12 hours total. Because we're now going into the 6 hour here. So under that premise of 12, I'm not even halfway. So there's a good chance it could take me like 14 hours or so. Which is kind of fascinating. Oh, I guess there's sneeze coming. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I have a project I need to do for tomorrow. I almost forgot. I gotta do a quick prep, a couple cards for somebody. I forgot. Yeah, it's just been one of those wacky weeks. Alright, I think I am going to need a Kleenex or something. Or facial tissue is what they're supposed to be called. They're not allowed to say the brand name. Alright, bear with me a sec. I got to cleanse my sinuses. I'm going to see if I can temporarily mute myself, which might help considerably, especially when I find my mouse here. Okay, so I'm going to assume none of you heard that. Me clearing my sinuses. Oh, I just need that moment. So I tried the mute button on my video player, my OBS. So there we go. Making progress. So how was your day today and your daily adventures? Anything exciting? Me, not so much. So I'm kind of wondering which color is going to go next in all this. I don't know. It's fair game for all of them. Also depends on how much of a color I'm using. Yeah, give that a sharpen. Oh, I am definitely sleepy. Alright, come on, kitty cat. sleepy now. Oh my god. Next is the gray for short. Yeah, I'm definitely sleepy. Alright, next is the blue. Blue, blue, and blue. Oh my goodness. So chances are I'll post this video tomorrow to YouTube. Or maybe the day after. Yeah, just so much to do. Oh. Alright, next is 6, the purple. Purple. Love purple. And purple again. Purple, purple. Alright, next is the light brown. Alright, next. We're going to bounce down again. Right back down to 6, which is purple. Oh my goodness, I'm very tired. Nap time. Alright, next is 3, which is the Pentel 376. Looks like we got a slew of those for a little while. Coming up for lots of shapes and fun stuff. And then it's, of course, a whole bunch of the Pentels for a while. So, and more Pentel and Pentel and Pentel. Meow. Does he have a joke from the weekend? I don't feel like telling it here. A new meaning to meow. Yeah. Oh. Oh my goodness, I am so tired. And more Pentel. And another Pentel. Hey, I'm still here. Had to mute off for 5 minutes or so. It's all good. Besides, it's a quiet night anyway. But yeah, as you can see, just still coloring along, bit by bit. Yeah, I hear a little wiggle puppy hanging out near Mommy. Like, what are you doing, Mommy? Mommy's coloring. Alright, a little more progress along here. Oh my goodness. I am certainly sleepy tonight. Look at this rate. I might not even make it to that top left corner. At least not tonight. And hopefully next week. On the weekend again. Yeah, we'll see. So far, there's actually two colors in this palette we haven't even used yet. Which is the really dark brown and the dark red. Which is kind of funny. So I don't know when those baddies are going to pop up. But yeah. Yeah, so far we've used tonight the light brown, the Mindware gray, the Pentel, the purple, the aqua, and then the black. That is what we've used tonight. It's near the top again. Bring it down a little more. Had much stuff stuck to that pencil. Well, the good news for this week is it's a short week. Yay! That I'm looking forward to. Closer to the weekend, closer to getting some more stuff done. Alright, then the green. which is the forest color. Although this green ain't lasting very well. I've been having issues with these kid-made modern pencils. So they don't meet my recommendation. Depends on what you want to do. I mean, for me, nope. I want a pencil that doesn't break easily as these do. And I find the coloration on certain papers doesn't look right. So I guess if I had to say, what do I favor from the selection on the table? Well, of course, I favor the Gold Favor, which is this white. The Rose Art's working for me. The Pentel. And that's it. So yeah, sometimes get a bad batch of pencils. Oh, I'm off camera again, aren't I? Sorry, guys. Oh, that's when you know I'm that tired. It's like lately I've noticed with my videos, I'm like so off camera, I don't even realize. I'm like, I'm on camera. No, I'm not. Oh my goodness. And then for this version, I'm on an easel, and I keep forgetting that I really gotta be on the ball here. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when I'm sleepy and my paper keeps sliding off the easel. It's gonna make for a long night. That's okay. I know I sound like I'm like not enthusiastic. It's just I'm tired. But I do really enjoy doing this. Where in a way it's kind of become the feeling of work. Which it should not feel that way. But sometimes it does. Especially when there's a difference between choosing to do something when you want to do something or doing a schedule or an obligation. And that's what's going to happen to me, is as much as I love doing this, but because I've made this an obligation of my own choosing, for every weekend put out a live stream like this, where I've recently, last couple times, I've shortened down to 1 hour segments, just because I'm in the holiday season mode and I've got so much to work on. But because I've made it into a scheduled obligation, it feels different. Hence why the enthusiasm sometimes, some of these nights, is just drained. Because by the time I get around to this task, I'm already sleepy. Where what I would do in place of the video, if I was just my own choosing of choosings, yeah, I'd be chipping away at this. But in a comfort way, watching TV, say hi to the puppy, singing some songs, let the Alexi play some music. But with the online of the Facebookness and of course the YouTube, the copyright issues, so me playing music isn't really something I can do. I did on Facebook once and it blocked me for, oh, you're playing copyright stuff. Oops. So I could sing. Now my singing is horrible. But I would need a song, and then to kind of help me make the song sound like a song, or at least recognizable. Well, what's the lyrics? I only have one song memorized, and it's a song that sticks with me. And it's like one of my favorite Evanescence songs, and I don't listen to it as much as I used to. But it's still always that song that just it's like a song of representation of yourself. In this case, of myself. So that's just how it works with me. And the song, here's the funny story. When I'm buying gas for the car or truck or whatever, while I'm bored, standing there pumping over $100 worth of gas, yay. I did this more so when I was younger, and then I stopped for a while. I don't know, I just got so, I don't do it, but recently I started it up again. I'll sing this song. I've been doing this for years and years and years. And I go through phases where I don't. But it's Going Under by Evanescence. And it's just what I do when I get gas. Now I will tell you what I've done for you. 50,000 tears I've cried. Screaming, deceiving, and bleeding for you. And you still won't hear me. Don't want your hand this time, I'll save myself. Maybe I'll wake up for once. Not tormented daily, defeated by you. Just when I thought I reached the bottom, I die again. Or dying. I'm going under. I'm drowning in you. I'm falling forever. I've got to break through. So I'm going under. I'm screwing up the lyrics already. Blurring and stirring the truth and the lies. Come on. So I don't know what's real, what's not. Always confusing the thoughts in my head. So I can't trust myself anymore. I dive again. I'm going under. I'm drowning in you. I'm falling forever. I've got to break through. So go on and scream. Scream at me. I'm so far away. I won't be broken again. I've got to breathe. I can't keep going under. And this kind of repeats the chorus a bit after that. But that is like my favorite song. Which I know is kind of weird, but it's my song. So maybe next week I'll sing another song for you. Well, I'm going to listen to it at the end of this video after I'm done here. So I got to listen to Sia, Courage to Change. I love Sia. I don't know, it's just that one's kind of working for me. What's the lyrics go? I won't do the full song. Heck no, not now. But let me just look up the quick thought here. That's why I got a new tab going. See ya. Courage to change lyrics. I just want to do a quick peek. But I like how you're not alone in all this. You're not alone, I promise. Just those two lines. You're not alone in all this. Excuse me. Let me start again. You're not alone in all this. You're not alone, I promise. Like in some cases, in some of my moods, it's like, yeah, I'm alone. Like, I kind of get what they're saying with that. You're not alone in all this. You're not alone, I promise. Is we all go through our stresses and demons and things that come up and whatever. Like, I get it. It's just, I feel in our individual stories, collectively, we're all not alone. But when you look at the stories, in my opinion, we are alone, because not every story is the same. Not everyone is going through the same experiences at what the times that they go through them at. Everyone grows differently. So, as a universal feeling of, yeah, we're not alone, I get it. And that has taken time to make some peace with. Where I may be alone with my story, specifically. But I'm not alone that we all go through something better than others. And there's no competition. There's no saying who's had the worst story, who's had the worst. I think what matters is, at the end of the day, how we pull through. And for example, why I chose to do this video tonight, even though literally an hour and a half ago I was like, I don't want to get up. I'm down for the night. I'm watching TV. I'm cuddling the puppers. But the puppers need to walk. So I get up. I walk him. And I'm still feeling, okay, when I get back, I'm just going to go back to relaxed TV mode. But then I come back, and when I get back, that little bit of a walk perks up a little bit of the inside to do what I do, which is this, to be Color the Kitty, to be Stampin' Up, to be even this form of Color the Kitty, that here I am. And even though, believe me, I'm tired, and I have not done a good job at entertaining, in my opinion, in this video. Far from it. But then again, I don't come into this trying to entertain the masses, the audience. Essentially, I'm entertaining myself, is kind of how I perceive it. Which I know sounds bizarre. I'm here to entertain myself, yes. If I'm not doing this for me, who am I doing this for? And the fact that I do this because of the whole mental health stuffs that I've gone through. And by the way, I have no idea why I got so much red. I think I got some pencil coloring in there. So it's not like I'm digging up blood or anything. It's just, I got some red shite happening. Alright, anyway. So, what I'm saying is, for me to do this, I gotta do it for myself. And I am. And I know that sounds superly selfish. I know. But that's kind of the method. For us to put ourselves out there to do something, there has to be an envisioned of a gain to get out of it. Or else, why are we doing this? And I have my own reasons for doing this. My own personal. But that's the thing. The intention for me to do this is, I do this for me, and on top of it, I do this to share. It's like, hey, I'm going to be doing this anyway. I do this back when I was doing less Stampin' Up, I was doing this stuff every night for years, and this is what I do. But at some point, I verged into this. I gotta do it more than just me. I gotta share, because I make all this stuff, but not this for years. Why not share? Create this community and add to the community that already is out there of peoples and art and fun and relax, and even the whole self-care thing. I'm big about that. I am, but I'm not. Like, self-care is a dangerous problem because there is such thing as too much, and there's not a lot of people out there to help with the too much. It's a lot of, hey, you should do self-care. Yeah, but self-care is what got me into this mess where I have an obsession of, I've got like hundreds of coloring books. I've got so many packs of pencils. Like, that's what self-care does. It kind of creates a new monster of addictions of collecting. So essentially, I'm the collector persona. So, giving me okay to get into a craft or habit or a behavior or something like that just creates this collector. I gotta collect things. So that's what's happened to me here. I collect, hence why I've got so many of these pencils and I've got so many of these pages of coloring books that it's not endless. No, there is an end somewhere. But I keep collecting. And I have slowed down the collecting. But then I got into Stampin' Up, which is a whole different realm of collecting. But my order that I showed online earlier was more of it's a minor. It was purposeful shopping for most of it. Some of it was impulsive, but no, it's purposeful because it's supplies I was going to need mostly in the near future. So let's say, just do it. I mean, we only live once. We might as well have fun while we're doing it. Some amount of entertainment. And it looks like in this video I have not killed any pencils, and I still haven't got to this corner yet. Alright, maybe next week. But it is coming along very slowly. I'm hoping. Like, I'm not even halfway technically. So if this is 6 hours now, and I'm not even halfway. So this could be 14 or 16 hours actually. When I get halfway, I'll have a better feel for where I'm at. But yeah, this is definitely not even half. I might be almost a quarter. A quarter, holy shoot. That's kind of scary. If I'm only a quarter of the way through this, then the quarter is 6 hours. Wow. It's going to be a long project. I hope you can join me throughout the stages of it and just see how this comes along. I think it's pretty cool. Ooh, I'm starting to feel a moment of, yeah, I need to wrap this up shortly. And we will. I remember to do a quick post about the next paper pumpkin kit, which I really should get that out there tonight. And I will. Because I think it's cool. Yeah, because I got too much paper on here. And the paper's had some life, so the edges are starting to curl and kind of unflatten. Alright, looks like we got room for at least one more pencil here. Number 7. So I think number 7 Aqua is going to bring us out tonight. Oh, I got hiccups. Come on. Actually, according to the time, I got room for one more. So we're going to do light brown. That one's going to close out the night. And the good news of tonight is I don't have to update my color list. We still have the same pencils as we started earlier. So unless I use these colors for something else this week, we should be good. And yeah. Alright, there is the 1 hour live stream for tonight. Let me push this back. Way back. Let's have a look at it. And this is where we're at. Literally. This is where we're at. Like, we're still a long ways to go here. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh, my friends. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, the usual. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment. All those fun buttons that we have on our social media. Alright, we'll be back on Thursday for the usual Thursday Lives. Have a great night, everybody. Bye for now.